Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, coming at you live and in person from the barbecue lab. So, hey, on today's video, I'm gonna do something real simple. Make some chicken wings.
Tommy want wingy.
Picked up a full pack here of chicken wings from Costco. They got them on sale right now, $5 off for a package. So normally it would have been $24, but $19 for a little over 8.7 pounds of chicken wings, which is pretty good. That's not a bad price. So, and then for all you Lone Star Grillz fans out there, I'm going to fire up the 42-inch pellet smoker, and I'm going to try some Knottywood pellets. I just got some Knottywood almond pellets. Now, I've seen lots of other YouTubers use them, and they seem a little smokier, so I'm curious. I'm going to try them out, see what happens, see if they're any better than normal. And then the whole point of the video, okay, on today's video, is I picked up this cool baskets, because you know, when you make 0 to 400 wings on your grill, you got to flip them each one at a time. So I got this basket with a handle that's detachable, okay, just like that. I picked it off of Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. And we'll give her a shot, see how it works. Just open the lid up like that. I'm going to load them up, load the wings in there, close it up. And then when it's time to flip them, I'll just pull it off, flip them like that. So, in the video, you should see, and if everything went right, some yummy, juicy, delicious, crispy chicken wings done on the 42-inch pellet smoker. So, stay tuned. All right, like I said, we got this contraption here I want to try out. I've seen a couple other guys on YouTube using something like this, so I thought, hey, if they can do it, Lost Canuck can do it, right? And, well, if I can't do it, well, you know, maybe it's time to retire. Ooh, retire. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyways, so let's, I'm gonna do two different kinds of chicken here. One, I'm just gonna use Suckle Buster's salt, pepper, garlic. Salt, pepper, garlic. You can either buy this, make it yourself. It's super simple. It's really easy to use and get. And then I don't know how to make Jamaican jerk seasoning, so I picked up this Dizzy Pig Jamaican jerk seasoning. Looks pretty good. I've never eaten it before. It smells really good. Oh yeah. Okay. And it says sweet heat treat: chicken, pork, seafood, veggies. Spicy heat level, not very spicy. Okay, so I think the family should be able to handle this too. What we're going to do is bust into these, pat them dry. We'll get some avocado oil on them, put our rubs on. So let's open these things up. We'll keep everything sanitary. Plus, I don't want any salmonella. You know, Lost Canuck travels for work. That would not be good, traveling with salmonella, which I've done before in the past. That's a story for another time. Okay, just going to pat these dry. Okay, let's get these patted off. Pretty simple procedure. Just so they're kind of dry to the touch. Squirt our basket with some oil. Okay, so we got our basket oiled up. And this is just this is avocado oil. Okay, so now that they're dry, fairly dry, let's get them a little more dry. Now that they're dry, got the basket oiled up, we'll give the wings a little shot of oil just on the surface. And I'm going to do Jamaican jerk on the one side and then flip them over. Now, to make it easier, you could have done this in a bowl and just mixed it around in a stainless bowl. I picked my seasoning up here at Northern Fire Barbecue over in Minnetonka, Minnesota. They're my local barbecue supply shop, small mom and pop business. Don't forget, like I said before, support your local small barbecue business company. All right, so we're got our jerk stuff on there. Throw it in the basket. I'll go down and get the pit fired up. I hope I can fit all these in here. We shall see. If not, I've got my old hickory pits baskets underneath that we can use. See, I didn't know if this was going to work or not, so I only bought one, but I'd probably buy 2 or 3 for a whole bunch of wings. So that's a full basket. I've got a few left here. It's okay, I'll run them on the old hickory pits. Now that I've flipped it, I can probably fit a couple more in, jam a couple more in. You want space for the smoke to go through. Okay. So there's one. And these ones I just buy from old hickory pits. Now, probably the only thing I can afford at this time from old hickory pits. The beautiful equipment, good company, but their stuff is a little out of my price range right now. Okay, so let's get set up for the next batch. Stay tuned. Okay, so we opened the second pack. I put some more paper towel down. Let's get these things dried off. This is exactly the same as before, so I'll fast forward this for you so you don't have to go through the pain again. And then we'll get the salt, pepper, garlic on and run down to the pit and get it fired up. We'll see. I am getting wings. So Costco, you see this? I don't want this in my wings, okay? It's a tip. You shouldn't be putting that in there. Okay, now this batch we're going to do salt, pepper, garlic. Like I said, you don't have to buy salt, pepper, garlic. Lost Canuck's just a little lazy. He has some. You can make your own. It's really easy. You go 50 salt, 30 pepper, and the rest garlic. Depends on it. It depends on what you like. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's the hardest part of your prep right there. So we're done with our rubs. Got our avocado oil sprayed on. Let's load up the basket, the rest of this basket. Okay, done. That's your prep. I'll see you down at the pit. Hey, well, it's the Lost Canuck. We are down at the Lone Star Grillz 42-inch pellet smoker, as I promised. And, well, it was snowing a minute ago, then we were getting some hail, freezing rain, back to snow. Good old spring day here in Wisconsin. So, it's cold out. So, I already threw the wings on. I haven't turned the pit on. So, here's my special basket. I put it up here. Here's the old hickory pits ones. I'm going to close her down. Notice it's not on. Here's what I have in the hopper. I got this Knottywood. I'm going to try this almond wood. I don't know if it's any good. From what I've seen online, there's a problem with clinkers, but that's because they grind the bark into the pellet, so there's more bark in them. And after you run them over a time, so just keep your burn pot clean if you're running these Knottywood pellets. All right, so let's turn this thing on, get her set to 400, There we go, turning it on. Turn it up to 400 for our 0 to 400 wings. Here's what these pellets look like, by the way. So they're a little darker. They sort of remind me of the smoking pecan. And I had the same issues with them. Smoke great and everything. Just make sure you keep your burn pot clean because over time you will get some clinkers. All right, well, when these things are ready to flip in about 30 minutes. See, look, now we're getting hail. All right, so we'll see you in about 30 minutes. Flip the wings. Let them go another 30 minutes or so. I'll do some temperature checks. Now you want to make sure your wings are over 165 degrees with the probe, so we're all food safe. But like I said, set it at 400. I'm going to do 0 to 400 wings. Simple, easy peasy. I'll see you when it's time to flip them. All right, well, we're back at the pit. It's actually been about 45 minutes in the smoke. And as you can see now, a lot of that steam, but it smells different. The almond wood does smell different. But it's time to flip these things. And you can see I got it set at 400. It's right around 409. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's flip the easy one first. That's this guy. So I don't burn myself. There we go. Look at that. Easy peasy. And, well, let's flip these guys individually. Oh, well, they're cooking. I can smell them. Oh, look at that. Some of it's sticking. Well, it's never perfect, right? So you get some of the meat sticking. There's a little burnt part. So inherently, this part of the pit's hotter than that part. So I'm going to swap the wings around too. I'll go in and get my hot gloves, and we'll change positions of the wing basket. Actually, probably put a couple over on this side because there's lots of room. Okay, so first thoughts. This basket's awesome because this is kind of tedious. Let me get my my hot gloves. I'll be right back. Yeah, like I said, I got my hot gloves, so let's just flip these around. Flip positions. Let's make sure you got them centered. Okay, I'll be back in about 30 minutes or so. We'll check on them. I'll see if I have to flip that basket again and check on the wings. And I'll see you then. All right, well, we're back at the pit. It's been about an hour and a half, actually. But I think the wings are ready to pull off. Let's just take a quick look at them. Oh, yeah. Color looks great. Let's just do a quick temperature check. Now, I know they're going to be over 165, but let's just make sure. Yeah, 200. Okay, so these are all nicely cooked. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's pull them off. We'll bring them upstairs. We'll check how they are. All right, these are a little lighter though because I was cooking them on the top rack. I'm going to leave these in for a few more minutes. Right here. We'll take these upstairs and try them. These were up on the top rack, so they didn't get quite as hot as the ones on the bottom. All right. Go inside. I'll put them up on the cutting board. I'll run back, grab this. I'll see you up at the cutting board. Hey, well, we're back upstairs in the barbecue lab. These are the ones that I pulled off first. Okay. These look really crispy and yummy. These are the salt, pepper, garlic. Okay. And then I just brought the basket upstairs. Took the handle off. So let's open the basket up. See what we got here. That looks pretty decent too. Let me grab my tongs and I can really smell the jerk seasoning on these. Smell great. My problem is I needed to have probably 3 more of these things. Or, sorry, 2 more. I would have had 3 total. Then it would have been perfect. Then I would have everything spaced out, but as it is, it turned out well. Okay, so let's give her a shot. I'm going to try one of these salt, pepper, garlic wings. Not sure if you can hear that. Put it up my microphone. It's very crispy. These are usually pretty. This is salt, pepper, garlic. Oh, wow. Sorry, Buffalo Wild Wings. Now that's a good wing. I'm not going to sit here and let me eat in front of you, but sorry, Buffalo Wild Wings. These are awesome. Okay, that's salt, pepper, garlic, crispy, yummy. Let's try one of these that came out of the basket. This is a nice big juicy one, it looks like. Ooh, it smells like Jamaican jerk to me. This one's crispy, juicy. I like that flavor. The ones I take, I'm not putting sauce on. I think these are just great the way they are. This is a good wing. You can see it's still juicy, crispy on the outside. It's a nice wing. But this really, I mean, I used wings, but final thoughts and conclusions, okay? It's super easy to make wings. You can make wings all day long on the pellet smoker or on an offset smoker or on a drum smoker or whatever you got. It's simple to do, okay? That's not the question. The question is, was this little basket worth it? I think so. I think it's, like I said, if I spaced it out a little more, they wouldn't have been packed so tight, but as it is, it turned out well. I'm going to buy a few more of these, I think, and use that just to, so easy to flip. Here, where's the handle? Hang on. It's right here. So it was pretty easy. You just stick your handle in there, and then it's got this little spring release clip, and you pull it out, and you just leave it on. And who makes this? I bought it on Amazon. Sebervice. Okay, I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested. If not, you can just use the standard wing trays and flip them over one at a time. Your choice, right? I just wanted to try this and show you guys if it worked or didn't work. It seemed to have worked. Now, I haven't cleaned it yet, but it's stainless steel, so I'll hose it off with some good cleaner and we'll take care of it. All right, so those are the final thoughts and conclusions. Wing basket, worth it? Yes. Do you have to cook wings in it? No, you can cook whatever the heck you want. You could probably put a couple of pork chops in there or some, I don't know, burgers, smoked burgers in it, whatever, and just flip them. But again, you can use a flipper to do that too. I'm just spitballing here. All right, so that's the end of the final thoughts and conclusions. Now I'm going to do some shameless plugs here. Don't forget to check out my Instagram page. I do post things differently there from time to time. Check it out. I've got over 1,000 followers. Thank you very much for following me on Instagram. And then look, if you liked anything else I used in here, more shameless plugs for the Lost Canuck, check out my my store below. It's an affiliate link store. Now look, it doesn't cost you anything extra over buying it on Amazon or wherever directly. So just check it out. There's lots of cool gift ideas in there if you got, birthdays coming up or somebody special in your life that loves grilling like I do, or smoking. So there's great stuff. Just want to say thank you to all my current subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being the core. You guys really make a difference. I appreciate you. Okay, and then for all you new people that may be watching the video, hey, don't forget, hit that like button. Really helps. So hit the like, subscribe, and notify me buttons, and you'll know about new content coming. And speaking of the like button, I'm going to put up a cool graphic for the like button. But speaking of the like button, if you found value, you thought this basket was cool, or just how I made my wings, hit that like button. It really helps the channel, helps the YouTube people know who this should be going out to. And if you really like the video, please consider using the hype button. Hype me some points. Always helps. All right, and that's it. Now, at the end of my videos, Lost Canuck always says, don't forget, be kind to each other. The world is a crazy place, and it's getting crazier as we go on, okay? So you don't know what your friends or neighbors or people you meet on the street are going through. A little kindness goes a long ways. It really matters. So don't forget, it's super easy to do. Be kind. All right. Take care. Don't forget to check out some of my other content. Bye-bye. Love you guys.